Hello everybody, it's Jojobeans. We're back today with another Axis&Allies video. Today we're doing the Axis campaign, the Battle of Kursk.
Through their defenses and bring Stalin to his knees.
Alright, so let's go ahead and grab these guys up here and let's try to see if we can at least kill off these medium tanks here. And let's see, we start off with some engineers. I do believe that there are potentially Russian bombers in this one, so I'm going to just start them off by getting some anti-aircraft down early on, so that way it's not as big of a problem. And we'll go ahead and we start off with an infantry division and 2 armored, so we'll go ahead and let's grab a motor pool, an artillery brigade, and a mechanized division. Or do we? No, we only have armoreds over here. I'm going to actually go ahead and pack these up and move them closer to my main base so that they do not get attacked. Don't forget that there is this bridge here on the back side of this city that leads to the rest of the map, so you can get flanked. Just something to be aware of. So we'll go ahead and move these down over here, and we'll get this over here somewhere, and we'll go ahead and unpack this. And I think we'll go ahead and get a technology started as well. Alright, so okay, what is going on up here? Where are you going? Alright, we're gonna pull back before we lose everybody. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to have them wait here for a moment, let them resupply, and then we'll start pushing through the city. Let's go ahead and unpack these. We've got the city, so that's good. Alright, so here's the few little tips for this. First of all, obviously, this city is pretty heavily defended. We've got heavy tanks here, there's artillery batteries, and they have one of the armored divisions is right here, I believe, and then also over here, I think it's on this side of the river. Over here, there is another Russian base, and they have a armor HQ, I think, and maybe an airfield too over here. So the goal is to try to get a group of get a force together, and you're gonna want one force. I mean, you don't have to. This is how I do it. One force here to kind of guard the bridge as Russian troops come through Kursk to take them out, and then eventually get up a second force and go over here and flank them from behind and take out all of their buildings and divisions over that way. Let's go ahead and get this mechanized set up, and we can start getting ourselves some tanks. I think we'll just get some mediums for right now, and then we will have to research our heavy tanks, and we might get resistance first, just for the tanks that we do have so they can start being effective. And we can use, we'll keep one group of engineers down here to repair and build as needed, and then we will go ahead and send the, I don't know what my teammate is doing, but yes, you do have a teammate. He is on the other side of the map. Not super helpful, especially right at the start, but you do have him up there, kind of distracting a little bit, hopefully, some of the forces up here. So, we will get supply depots as well. Very important to make sure all of our troops are constantly supplied so we don't have to keep running them all the way back to our base. Let's go ahead and throw down one more over here. And then, like I said, that other group of engineers will have go up top, and we will build some defenses up here, so that way it can help defend, as well as we need some anti-aircraft guns up here so that they don't all die with the first bombing wave that comes along. Alright, so we've got some Russian tanks moving in, and this mechanized tank regiment is going to be no match for these Russian tanks. They might get completely taken out here, and then they will just probably respawn down by me. Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now. I could try to push in, and I guess we're going to. We'll do a little push right now. I'll keep these tanks back to guard for right now to protect for when these guys have to fall back to resupply. Let's get our other supply trucks up here. Alright, so we're just going to kind of try to do as much damage as possible, and then we'll go ahead and have them fall back. We'll go ahead and set up these supply depots and get them all resupplied here. Hopefully I don't lose these guys. And so we're gonna, looks like, shred through that artillery tank regiment, which is wonderful because those are such a pain. And we've got our supply depots all set up. We've got some defenses built up here, so this is looking good. This is a good start, and it looks like our buddy up here was able to somehow defend. It looks like he lost a couple buildings, but he didn't get taken out, so that's great. Alright, and here's our first group of bombers. Let's go ahead and get these guys all set up for our flank here. Let's try to get these tanks a little bit spread out too, so that way they're not all getting hit. by these bombs here. Alright, that's huge for us. So we just pop in, do as much damage as we can, take out any regiments or anything, and then fall back and go ahead and reset. So we will get our, where'd our infantry go? Over here, and start getting them set to go in for this flank. And let's go ahead and get, what have we got? We'll definitely get some anti-tank half-tracks. Let's just set these markers so that our troops will immediately go to where we want them to without having to jump back to our base every time. There's one of the Russian bases. And let's go ahead and get a few more supply depots as well. Oh, and we'll need an ammo depot. So it all does depend on what you want to focus on, because if you take out the armor divisions, of course, early on, then, wow, that is a lot of... Why would they build so many anti-aircraft guns? What? What? And why did it take the artillery battery so long to fire? What is going on? Okay, so we, if we can take out their armor divisions early on, then obviously their armor cannot resupply. So that's going to definitely be huge for us. Let's go ahead and, what do I want? Build artillery battery. We'll throw one more on over up here. And we'll get these guys over here as well. Oh, of course, as soon as I send my engineers up here, then we start getting bombed. Alright, so now let's take these guys and go over here. Oh, there goes one of our artillery batteries. So you have the one base here, you have the one up here, and then the third one is over here. So definitely, if you occupy, you know, they're keeping them occupied up here, and you've got them over here down at the river, this bridge, then you can absolutely flank them pretty easily down in through here. So we will get some of these supply depots unpacked and start our chain of supply through the flank here. But did our ammo truck come up here as well? It did. Alright, so this is good. All their tanks have just gone up here, so that is perfect for us. Now we're going to push in and try to quickly take out this ammo, not ammo depot, armor, this armor depot up here. And now we'll go ahead and fall back because I do not want to mess with these tanks right now. We'll get our own armor up here to help support. And let's see, what have we got going on? They've got, okay, not really the best fighting force, but just a lot of bodies up there to come help out. We'll go ahead and pop one of these down, and I think we're good. Alright, that worked out really, really well. So let's go ahead and we'll resupply our tanks. And they should be able to just melt through this pretty easily. I don't really know that I'm even going to do anything more. I mean, I could definitely get an airfield or get a bunch more tanks, but I think we can push through with just what we have and take them out here. We only have, because of the objectives, right, we only have to destroy 3 armor. I don't have to worry about this city. I could just go up here and take it out and win the game, but we'll just kind of clear the city because it makes me feel a little bit better, and then we will go ahead and take it out. But that is, I think, probably the easiest way to do it, to both protect yourself and make sure that you are completing the objective. Obviously, the cool thing about it is there's so many different ways that you can do it, but that is pretty much it, I think. I mean, there's not really a whole lot more to it than that. As long as you just take out the those 3 armor divisions, you are good to go. So we will have our armored and infantry here, advancing on the last few remnants of the Russian forces. And that should be a wrap. We'll go ahead and V-weapon something too. See if there's anything good. Anything at all. Sure, we'll do that. So there we go, about 21 minutes total because I paused a couple times, but the running clock is just at 18 minutes there, and that is the mission of Kursk. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below, leave a comment, let me know what I should do next. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.